Week 7. The Texans lost an instant classic in their first matchup against the Colts. Can Indianapolis sweep the series? The answer comes your way next on EA Sports.
Well, the weather outside couldn't be better. They've opened the roof and the retractable windows on the sides, and it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Prescott. He'll get this one complete to Darden. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. To throw is Prescott. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. The Texans send the punter out. He'll kick it away after 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. This is Gordon. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Now, after that last running play, we've got an offensive lineman down on the field. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Who wants some?
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. Here's Fulton to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but he'll get it up past the 45.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Fulton sets to pass it. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a 1st down. Well done. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your...
And he takes this one in for a close touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a 1st quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights. 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, Deontay here. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And the Colts pick it up. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake. Fulton.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him 1st and goal. But you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a 2nd time. And
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fulton. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off, actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
That's it.
The numbers last week for Mitchell. 19 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
And when I watch them operate, I see a unit that's playing with extreme confidence. Offensive line, tight ends, wide receivers. You see a group that wants their number 8 rusher in the league end up being in the top 5 before it's over.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. It's Mitchell. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. There's a nice move. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 61 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Mitchell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 2nd down, it's Mitchell, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line.
There we go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They are, for the moment, the best team in football, 9-0 entering play here. And, Charles, I don't know if we'd call them a surprise 9-0, but the way that they have been winning definitely opened up a lot of eyes around the NFL.
Well, what we've seen from them so far this season, you can't stop them on offense. You can't score on them on defense. So, to me, if you're going to play against them, you have to bring your best game and hope they throw a clunker in that day to give yourself a chance.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. That's Crawford. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Off play action. Fulton under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Prescott. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, he rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? Is biorhythm?
Touchdown! It's complete. Pat Freiermuth, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at about the 1.
Let's go, let's go!
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. Off the play fake, Fulton. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They go play action here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
All right, Charles, we've spoken about this offense plenty, how great they've been all year. 9-0 now, into the back half of the season. Super Bowl favorites, without a doubt. I think everyone agrees on that. What do you think is the thing that most stands between them and a perfect season?
I think it's themselves. I think it's their team, how they approach things, how they conduct themselves during the week, practicing, getting ready, and then going out and playing. Can't take your foot off the gas pedal at this stage. Doesn't matter if it's a weak team you're playing or not. Look, when I talk with one of the best golfers of all time, he told me he never played against the field. He just played against himself and his own standard.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
What's that? 82's moving. 82's moving.
Off play action. Fulton. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll run on first down. It's Mitchell, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Big hold of the 30, and he's got room. Touchdown, Houston. Elijah Mitchell, 81 yards. And the Texans on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The quick strike ability certainly intact there. 2 plays, 80 yards to score it. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
Coaches decide to do now. Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. From the 45 on 2nd down, Fulton. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
14's the mic.
On 2nd and very short, Fulton. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions, that confident veneer that you have. Gets you shift away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Off the play fake, Fulton. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. On his his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied here in the second quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. It's a squibber picked up. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Forced out to his left. And he'll just get rid of it. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Fulton. And he comes back with one complete. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Off the play fake. Fulton. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Off play action. Fulton. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. A touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
1st down, Prescott. Throw left side complete. That's Davis. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott fighting through, and he's got space.
And he's going to have a first down here. They're also into field goal range at the 28.
Let's give him a shot.
They'll throw again. Prescott. And that is caught. It's Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Now Prescott. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. And the sack leads to roughly a loss of 6, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And it was somewhat of a strange first half. He threw 3 interceptions, yet you look at the scoreboard, they've got the lead.
So you know what I think he did at the half? He stood up in front of the team, especially in front of the defense, and said, thank you. Appreciate what you've done. You guys have picked me up in a big way. And guess what? I'm going to get back to being who I am, which is pretty darn good. Let's go play the second half.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Keep giving it to him. Come on,
A
keep
big
giving it to
play
him.
there. With touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them, because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end flyer move.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play, because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. Uses this stiff arm. And he will finally be taken down, but not before he reaches the 38.
And even 150 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame.
One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big-time runs like that, it makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Off the play fake. Fulton. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
Well, this is really simple. Let's just say it. This quarterback is on fire. Touchdown after touchdown throwing the football. What a day for him.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans.
And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
Then they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked somewhere else, and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Right back to Mitchell on second down.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Texans send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So here are the Colts to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10. The drive starts with a completion, left side. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fulton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Check, Mike 42.
Looking to throw. Fulton. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
Still 15 yards to go, 2nd down.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Fulton. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 22-yard line. Off-play action. Fulton. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Colts are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Off the play fake. Fulton. Caught on the slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 2nd down and goal. Fulton. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. There to make the grab.
And the Colts get another 3rd-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And there are the numbers. Got off to that torrid hot start. We thought he was in for maybe a career day. Not the case.
No doubt about it. It almost looks like a misprint after what we saw in the 1st half. But let's give a little bit of credit to the guy.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. On 2nd down now, it's Mitchell, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Now Prescott. Into the hands of Darden. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? take whatever you want underneath by all means.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Now Gordon on first down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Off-play action. Fulton. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Fulton. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 29-yard line. Off the play fake, Fulton. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fulton. Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 23. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Following the interception, here's Prescott.
That's complete to Davis.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Mitchell again.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Elijah Mitchell
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
From the 41, Fulton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Off-play action. Fulton. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. Off the play fake. Fulton. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Let's go.
A great effort there. There to make the grab.
And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Harris to return it.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Third and short yardage, Prescott.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Kill. Mike 50. Hey, let's get them home.
Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. This is intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room. Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
42's the mark. Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Kicks it on the ground with a squib, taken around the 28. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Houston set to take over. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Prescott. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And he's got his target, Harris.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris.
Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down.
And again, it's Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Prescott.
He's got his tight end Fryermuth right side.
And some room to work. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken in at the 3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Indy set to go on offense once more. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th.
Mike 14. Mike 14. 14's the Mike. 14.
Here's Fulton to throw.
His throw incomplete.
These two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy.
This is Smith with a grab. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
Fulton sets to pass it.
Eluding the pressure right. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive, 4 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A big off.